Oh shit. And we back on Sh0t.tv. Don't forget the dot next to the T. Boom. Let's go. Y'all know we the energy. Y'all know we the energy. Y'all know how we giving it up. Let's go. Y'all already know how we giving it up, man. Y'all already know. Follow the innovators, not the imitators. God is good and God is real. It's a big certified fact, though. You copy the style, the workouts, the website, whatever the you want. But you can't copy respect. You gotta earn that shit, you heard? Let's go, man. Yo, so we got a couple things to talk about, man. I just seen an interview with I know he died. He passed a while ago. Alpo. He was talking about this was actually his last interview, which was he was speaking about the streets and how he's not promoting snitching, even though he snitched. But what he was promoting is for the young boys out there is to do whatever you gotta do. You know what I mean? So it's not about what he says to do, what you heard him do, what he likes to do. Nah, do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was some good advice right there. Do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? So he's not promoting snitching. I'm definitely not promoting snitching. You know what I mean? But do what you gotta do for you. You know what I mean? So that was some good advice. I'm gonna show the clip right here. Y'all can watch it real quick.
Even with telling like you say I did, and which I did, I still did 25 years. So what did that tell you? I'm not promoting being a rat, being a government witness. I'm promoting you get locked up. You do what you gotta do. I know some of them more than there 50, 60 years right now. I know people who I talk to, they say, listen, this, that, and other. Listen, you do what you got to do. I don't promote being a rat government witness. I promote do you. Because the code of the streets, that's where you're going to get hooked up at. Because there is no code. Because what code is that you kill your mother, I think a mother, because you trying to get at him. I didn't live by that code.
Okay.
So where the code at? I need the rule book.
All right. But that's what I'm saying. I want me and you to sit down and do a full-blown joint where you defend what you say. I want you to defend this.
Listen,
No.
I'm gonna walk and on my truth. And cause at the end of the day, you call me a rat, government witness, whatever. Don't ever forget,
you're
I'm still a man.
You know what I mean? But that's where I'm at. So, you know, I want us to sit down because I want the youth to really hear both sides, how this thing is played out. I don't want them to, because if you don't, then use a rat and use it this and use it that. You understand what I'm saying?
For the youth, man. Yeah. For the youth again.
Yeah.
I'm not promoting being no rat. I'm not promoting being the biggest thug in the street. I'm promoting do what you gotta do and be the best at it. Don't be government witness, fuck the rat shit and all that. I'm not promoting that. Don't ever think I'm promoting that. I'm promoting I did what I had to do for me. And I stand on it because I'm a man.
Now, that's why I'm sitting here talking to him, because there need to be clarity, man. I'm here now. You understand? There need to be clarity. And like I said, from what I know of him from back in the days and what I heard him back in the days, you understand? He always been a man to be articulate, to say what he feel and stand on what he stand on. And that's it.
Let's talk about back in the days real quick.
Talk about it.
The 80s.
Talk about it.
I ran these streets. I ran with these streets with Unique and the other people. When the wolves was out.
Oh, tell them again.
When the wolves was out in the 80s. I ain't never have a problem. My favorite cars was convertible. I rode convertibles in the 80s. Not hard tops. Convertibles.
Tell them how we got the convertibles. Where we had to send them to get them built. You know what I mean?
California.
Tell them again.
When they didn't make a certain convertible.
You know what I mean?
But again, I came to see Unique to chop it up with him about certain things. But again, I'm letting you know, I'm not promoting being a rat, being a government witness and all that. I'm promoting being a man and stand on it.
And this is what I want to sit down where me and you talk so that the youth can hear this and then they can decide what they want to do. You know,
because what determines being a man? That you do 40, 50 years? What determines that? I don't know. What determines fallen soldiers? Because I know a lot of fallen soldiers that ain't getting the commissary sheet from nobody in these streets.
You understand? Now, that's his stance. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, only Allah can judge me. You know what I mean? Period. He can't judge me. You know what I mean? Allah can't judge me. Can't nobody judge me but Allah. You know what I mean? So let's get that straight. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to sit here and try and judge him for his actions. I'm not even going to entertain the energy to do that because I haven't walked in your shoes, don't want to walk in your shoes.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to invite you to walk in my shoes.
Exactly.
You understand? Exactly. So let's get that straight.
Everybody walks in their own shoes,
you know
their own path. And let the youth know. Do you. Walk in your own path. Be your own man. Don't let nobody tell you, you gotta do this or you gotta do that. You can't. You gotta walk in your own path. But again, I don't promote being a rat, government witness and all that. I promote being a man and walking your truth and deal with it.
Now, that being said, like I said, I know you're busy, you got some things going on, but when you think we can sit down and we could really have a conversation? Because like I said, this needs to be said, and I want to be the one, you understand what I'm saying, to speak with you, because I know. You know what I mean?
I mean, you've been there. I mean, it's not like you're someone that don't have the experience. You've been in the penitentiaries. You've been through all that. We know what it is.
Been on the streets, been all that. Been in the wars.
I've been with people doing 40, 50 years. They got tired of being in the penitentiary. Decided to do what they had to do. And walk in their truth. And these were killers in the penitentiary. Killers.
And still killers.
And still killers.
And still killers.
What people get confused is that they feel when you do something against the code of the street, you lose your weakness. Again, promoting. I'm still a man. And I'm not gonna let nobody ever come disrespect me for nothing that I did.
And that's why I'm standing here letting you know that I did what I did, because I feel that's what make me a man. You understand? That's what make me a man.
Yes. When we go to the bathroom, we both gonna pull our dicks out and beat us the same way.
You know what I mean? So
we men.
You know, so I'm not trying to force me down nobody's throat. And
I'm definitely not trying to force me down nobody's throat.
You understand what I'm saying? So I want to sit down so y'all can hear both sides and see where it's at.
And then after that, I just seen a clip of Wack 100 speaking about Pop Smoke. He also passed not too long, well, a couple years back. And Wack 100 was basically speaking about Pop Smoke's death and how he could have prevented it. How he could have prevented Pop Smoke's death by Pop Smoke tapping in with a couple of Crips that was in LA. So he got into, I don't want to get in too deep, you know what I mean? I want y'all to watch the video and y'all to judge it. But make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, comment down below. I'm going to post both of the videos at the same time to see how this works. I'm going to see if y'all fuck with this style, you know what I mean? And y'all already know, man, go shop, you know what I'm saying? Get some t-shirts, get some hats, get some posters, get some carpets, some socks, whatever y'all need, you know what I'm saying? Go to lcertified.net. Y'all know how we coming. Y'all know how we giving it up. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell up top so you get all my notifications first. You know what I mean? Let's go. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Me and you can never be the same, man. Make sure you drop more money in the bank. Let's go.
Pop Smoke, I get a call from Stunner in Republic. Wack, I'm on tour with Gang. We in Europe.
Yeah.
I'd never seen him. I'm hearing the song. I know the song. Never seen him, right? They said, Wack, man, we sending Pop. He want an Airbnb in Hollywood. I said, negative. Put him at the W. Actually, don't even send him to the W Hollywood. Send him to the W in Westwood. Right? That's what I tell him. Right? So I guess they didn't listen to me. I get a call 3-4 days later. Blueface and the baby was shooting a video. Blueface called me and said, Pop want me to come through the studio. I say, negative. I'm gone. He got some other shit going on with the vehicle, right? Now let me understand. Let me let y'all know what we dealing with, right? Y'all know them Jewish niggas at them long sideburns.
We know about the vehicle.
Hold on, right? People will look at them that don't know and think it's a walk in the park. They tied to some other shit. We got another community out here over there in Glendale, Armenian Power.
Yeah.
You know, Russians,
the
Ukrainians
Russians
and all that shit, right? They dress with loafers and slacks and all that.
They're real.
But they ain't
like that
be
in
played
New York.
with because they tied to everywhere, right?
Right, in
so I
beaches
tell
like
nephew, I tell Blueface, he got some other shit going on I'm hearing about. Stay away from that, right? So he called me 6 in the morning. He said, man, they tell me they killed him. He said, I'm glad I listened to you because we would have went from the studio to his crib. I'd have been right there. But here go the thing, right? Here goes the thing. It popped, and this was crazy. Because he claimed 6-0, don't he? If he would have checked in with his people, I'm going to be out there, right? Them people that came to get him was from the opposition. It was business for them. It wasn't even personal. That was just business for them, right?
No, but they called me.
It wouldn't have happened like that. It wouldn't, because he's in there wide open. Bro, the 911 call come from New York. I mean, a nigga in the house called New York to send the people.
Sh0t TV or like and subscribe.